Zach wants to talk to you.
Shivaya Namo
வைகுந்தன் வாழ்க. ஞாழகுண்ட ரூபர்ம வித்ய தேவ சரவிகணவானம் ஸ்ரீ ஹரிச்சந்திர பூஜ்யம வித்யநாதேக சரவிகணவானம் ஸ்ரீ கல்கோடி தேவதோருமி ஆராதனை சமர்ப்பயாமிம். ஓம் ஸ்ரீ கங்கா யமுனா கோதாவரி சரஸ்வதி ஹராக்னேனி பிரகதர்ச்சனம் பிரகதர்ச்சனம் பிரகதர்ச்சனம். श्री कल्पोटि देवदोरुमि हराग्नै समर्पयामिम्. ओम श्री गंगा यमुना गोदावरी सरस्वती हराग्नेनि प्रगदर्शनं प्रगदर्शनं प्रगदर्शनं. ओम श्री अद्य रूपगंड वैद्यकाले सर्वगंडरवाणनी पोट्री. ओम उम्मै वाराय देगन सर्वगंडरवाणनीय पोट्री. ओम शिवगंडराय देगन सर्वगंडरवाणनीय पोट्री. श्री हरि अरुणवाय ओम देगन सर्वगंडरवाणनीय पोट्री. ओम अब्बा गागवारे देगन सर्वगंडरवाणनीय पोट्री. नान श्री आत्मवीय देगन सर्वगंडरवाणनीय पोट्री. नान गंड रूपमै देव सर्वगंडरवाणनीय पोट्री. ओम उम्मी भय देवन सर्वगंडरवाणनीय पोट्री. नान श्री हरिचंद्रनाय देवन सर्वगंडरवाणनीय पोट्री. ओम श्री आत्मवीय देवन सर्वगंडरवाणनीय पोट्री. वेदगंडराय देवन सर्वगंडरवाणनीय पोट्री. ओम शिवर रूपवाय देवन सर्वगंडरवाणनीय पोट्री. हरि ओम नमः शिवाय उमा देव सर्वगंडरवाणनीय पोट्री. नमदकोत्नागम अगन कण्डनावा विद्य रूपमा देव सर्वगणवाणः श्री कल्पोटि देवदोरुमि आराधनै समर्पयामिम्. ओम श्री गंगा यमुना गोदावरी सरस्वती हराग्नेनि प्रगदर्शनं प्रगदर्शनं प्रगदर्शनं. हरि ओम नमः शिवाय हरि ओम नमः शिवाय हरि ओम नमः शिवाय. ओम नाथ श्रीनाथ हर हर महादेव.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
Then we will know what has the people also for me. Yes, right. शिवाय नारायण हरि गंगाधरणी ओम नमः शिवाय नारायण हरि गंगाधरणी महादेवनी शिव शंकरनी नारायण हरि ओम परमात्मा एंदुनिनी नारायण हरि ओम नारायण हरि ओम नारायण हरि ओम अब्बा ओपियान मणिये अण्वु मणगिरवो अधिकलमे अधिकलमे तपानसियो नीये दोइरमो तपानसियो नीये दोइरमो अण्वु मणगिरवो अधिकलमे अधिकलमे हरि ओम नमः शिवाय हरि ओम नमः शिवाय हरि ओम नमः शिवाय नरनर महादेव all
Where is come from? श्री वेंकटेश गोविंद 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 शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः ओम नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमः राम जी राम श्री 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 राम जी राम Too much.
pay our final respects to the late Logantharan Govender, fondly known as Logan, who was called to rest on 8 September 2024 at the age of 81. May I ask you all to please rise as we commence with the opening prayer. The late Logan Govender was born on the 1st of June 1943 and was called to rest on the 8th of September 2024. He is the beloved husband of Pamela Govender, father of Tirushni Mohendran and the late Sumershan, father-in-law of Sumershan and Ashni, granddad of Tejas, and he leaves behind a host of family and friends. On behalf of the Govender family, I would like to thank each one of you for being here today, to mourn this profound loss, and to find comfort in each other's presence. Your support, love, and prayers mean a great deal to the family in this difficult time. As we begin the final rites, I would like to take a moment to briefly explain the significance of today's ceremony according to the Hindu traditions. In Hinduism, death is seen not as the end, but as a transition of the soul from this life to the next. The rites we will perform today are to honor the late Logan's soul and to ensure a peaceful passage to the afterlife guided by the divine. This afternoon, we will be singing sacred and devotional songs, thereby invoking the presence of God who will guide the soul in its journey beyond this life. These songs will help create a peaceful atmosphere for the soul as it transitions. I humbly ask that you maintain silence for the duration of the funeral service, as well as to profile your cell phones in silence. You are invited to view the face as we commence with the service, I will now hand over to the service group, which is led by Mr. Selvan Moore. Thank you.
Kalini fathers are very important in our life. And so is the father. So this song, what they did, all the fathers that struggle and make sacrifice to bring us up. The next song is another eulogy.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, it is apt that we have a few words on the late Logan Govender. As we all know, he played many roles in the lives of many people. He was a son, he was a brother, he was an uncle, he was a husband, a father, a cousin, friend, and a colleague, among many others. Today, we have two speakers who will enlighten us on the life of the late Logan Govender. Our very first speaker is Mrs. Devi Sandhi Govender, who is the niece of the late Logan Govender.
Good afternoon, family and friends. So, here's the thing. When you lose an uncle, you actually lose a second father. Just think about what I'm saying. The T.A. Govender grandchildren have lost two second fathers, and this in under 3 months. Both of them unexpected, and both passings really cutting so deeply for us. When my uncle Kanagri Mama passed away on the 16th of June, I think there was automatic shock. And the reasons are simple, because he was the captain of our ship, and in our family, your time can only be up to the age of 85, let's be honest. We live long in this family, we live strong in this family. I mean, it's such an assumption that even those who marry into our family know very well that you better invest in the expensive and fancy policies, because we're going to be around for a very long time. And then we lost our Logan Mama on Sunday. It was his turn, and that was a complete other hit. But I don't want this eulogy to be a sad one, because if you really think about it, words like gloomy, despondent, melancholy, and cheerless don't depict my uncle. Instead, his personality can be described as jovial, he was content, he was a cheerful man. Because you see, Logan, as my late grandmother referred to him, was a glass half full kind of guy, even when he was faced with the most devastating of losses. But I want to start at the very beginning. Before the others came along, I was Logan's favorite. And to be fair, there wasn't much competition because there was just me. But even when the rest came along, I knew that I was going to retain my pole position in his life. And fun fact, did you know that when I was born, Logan was rather taken with the name Sybil and was very disappointed when my parents called me Devi Sankhi because at the time, in the 70s, the name Sybil was quite popular. When Logan met the love of his life, Pam, and even after they married, Logan, Pam and I became a trio. I was even the flower girl at their wedding at the SS Temple Hall, and Saturday afternoons meant that I went along to visit Pam's parents in St. Patrick's Road in Amzinto. But I must admit that I felt really left out when Logan and Pam went to the Susie Quattro concert in Durban in 1978 without taking me. They were very hip kind of people. They did all the fun stuff. To the rest of my cousins, Logan Mama was the fun uncle. School holidays meant that my Durban cousins will come and visit us country cousins in my party's house in Temple Road, Amzinto, where all the action was centered. Logan will organize races on the lawn and gift us with money. And later on, he would load us all up in his red two-door Toyota. He loved Toyotas. Me sitting in the front, of course, no seatbelt at the time, and the back seat would be packed with my cousins. And off we would go to Uncle Bobby's Cafe in Amzinto. And once inside the cafe, Logan Mama would utter the magic words, "Babies, take anything you want." These drives to Uncle Bobby's was his opportunity to also educate us on the latest music trends. And it was in that car that we learnt the words to just about every song performed by Elvis Presley, the Bee Gees, and Beach Boys. On the last day of school, it was the only day my sister and I were allowed to walk through the village on our own, by the way, to my dad's practice. There was always the customary drop-in at Furniture Mart where Logan Mama worked for so many years. Always smartly dressed, my memory of him would be of him sitting casually on the arm of a sofa, his eyes trained on the passing traffic, his face breaking into a smile when he saw us. And this always necessitated him proudly reintroducing the two of us to every staff member. And that was the thing about him. He was so proud of every single one of us. No achievement for him was too small. And he was always genuinely interested in what we were doing with our lives. And the best way to know something like that for sure is the detail that he would ask later. But apart from his love for Elvis Presley and all things Memphis, my uncle was also a boxing enthusiast. And that's how I'd spend some of my Saturday afternoons after he and Sinma got married, watching boxing matches with him and reading his boxing magazines. He once even helped me write a speech about him, in his opinion, the greatest boxer who ever lived, Muhammad float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, Ali. Nobody could understand how it was that I knew so much about boxing icons like Harry Coetzee, Larry Holmes, Joe Frazier, and George Foreman. But I'd like to end with a few lessons that I've learned from Logan Mama. He gave us his time which is the most expensive commodity there is. He also never sweated the small stuff. He ignored slights. He overlooked, as my grandmother would always say, and never took anything personally. He was so comfortable in his own skin and navigated his life with ease. And he was also so happy for the success of others, and he celebrated it as if it were his own. He never had a single negative thing to say about anybody, even if he disagreed with somebody. He was a simple man who lived an authentic life, and he loved us, his family. Mohendran, Trushni, and our late baby cousin Sumeshan, thank you for sharing so generously your papa with the rest of us. Tejas, your grandfather loves your spirit, your sharp mind, and your straightforwardness. Sameshan, you and Logan didn't share a typical father-in-law, son-in-law relationship, that's for sure. There was always a deep respect between the both of you. Ashley, Logan was blessed with you, an absolute daughter and a daughter-in-law. And to Pam, your Reno loved you and you took the very best care of him always, right until the very end. And to me, both of you represented the greatest love of all. To Logan Mama, you've been so good to us, you lived a good life, and most importantly, you've left a legacy of what it means to be a genuine, authentic human being. To my family, Pati and Tata raised a family of thrivers, starting with almost nothing. We may have lost two of our second fathers, but we must never ever forget that we still have each other. Logan Mama, my last words, down and out in Cincinnati. Thank you.
Thank you for those heartfelt words. I would now like to call upon our next speaker, who is Jashan Ramanarayan, who is the nephew of Ms. Pamela Govender.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today we gather to celebrate and honor the extraordinary life of our beloved Papa, a man whose presence was a cornerstone of our lives. As we reflect on his journey, we remember him not just for his class and style, but for the warmth and humor that endeared him to everyone he met. Papa was more than just a steadfast figure. He was the embodiment of constancy and love. Our childhood was richly colored by the many holidays we spent with him, particularly in Kumasi. Those serene walks to the beach were not merely excursions, but precious moments that allowed us to connect deeply with him and each other. It was in these moments that we learned the value of family and the joy of shared experiences. My brother Nivash shared a unique and vibrant bond with Papa. Their relationship was a tapestry woven with both mischievous antics and genuine affection. Rivash's youthful exuberance sometimes tested Papa's patience, yet these moments only strengthened their connection as they grew closer over time. Rivash's youthful spirit, while occasionally a source of frustration, ultimately became a cherished part of their relationship. In contrast, I often found myself cast as the well-behaved child, a title that, depending on who you ask, might be up for debate. Perima. Papa's affection and approval were constants in my life, and his belief in my good behavior was a source of great comfort and pride. As we moved into adulthood, Papa's role as a guiding light only grew more pronounced. He was present to celebrate both the small victories and the grand milestones. I distinctly remember the pride he took in my first home, a symbol of my personal achievement and a moment he embraced with heartfelt joy. His presence at my home prayer was not just a gesture. It was a profound testament to his unwavering support during a time of my own personal loss. After my father's passing, Papa's steadfast presence was a pillar of strength and solace. Our time together, however, extended beyond just special occasions. The frequent visits to Johannesburg, where Perima and Papa stayed with us, created treasured memories. Yet it was our last trip to Kumasi that stands out most vividly. A week of sublime togetherness, where the joy of Papa's company was a gift we will forever cherish. In remembering Papa, we celebrate the immense pride, joy, and love he poured into his role as a father, father-in-law, and grandfather. His unwavering dedication to his children was evident in every moment he spent guiding, supporting, and cherishing them. To his children-in-law, he extended the same warmth and acceptance, embracing them as his own. His eyes would light up with boundless affection whenever he spoke of his grandson, a testament to the deep joy he found in his family. His legacy is one of nurturing love and steadfast devotion leaving a lasting impact on all who were fortunate enough to know his remarkable heart. Papa's devotion to our darling Perima was a cornerstone of his life. His admiration for her was not only a reflection of his deep love, but also a testament to his character. Whether he was in awe of her insights or playfully debating her opinions, his response was always filled with respect and affection. His oft-repeated phrase, "What a lady," captured his genuine admiration and the deep bond they shared. In his role as the esteemed patriarch of our family, Papa was our North Star, guiding, inspiring, embodying the values of loyalty, consistency, and love. His loss leaves a void that words cannot fully capture, yet his legacy remains a guiding light for us all. To honor his memory and the indelible mark he has left on our lives, I'd like to share a poem that captures the essence of who Papa was and the lasting impact he has had on us. In the quiet of the morning, when the world is still asleep, a light that once shone brightly now rests in memory's keep. Papa, you were a beacon, steadfast and true, guiding us with love in everything we do. From Amkumas to Johannesburg and in every single mile, your presence brought us comfort, your laughter brought us smile. Through milestones and the small things in triumphs and in pain, your unwavering support was like a soothing rain. You taught us of devotion, of loyalty so rare, of standing by the ones we love with tender, constant care. Now as we bid farewell and tears begin to fall, we hold you in our hearts and remember you through it all. Your legacy will guide us through each and every day as we carry forth your lessons and cherish the memories that stay. Rest in peace, dear Papa, your light will never fade, for in the hearts you've touched, your love will always stay. Papa, your departure leaves us with a profound sense of loss, but also with an enduring sense of gratitude for the life you lived and the love you shared. Your memory will continue to inspire and guide us to the remarkable, and as a testament to the remarkable man you were. May you rest in peace, and may your legacy of love and strength continue to shine brightly in our hearts. My cousin Bianca has also written a tribute. If you will indulge me to read that quickly. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to my dear family and friends for guiding us with your presence in honoring the life and legacy of my beloved uncle, Logan Govender, or as we lovingly know and remember him as Papa. Papa was an exceptional man, a humble, kind, and patient person who could always happily connect with people. He was extremely intelligent and knowledgeable about almost everything he read and watched. He was always reserved and could be often seen embracing the wonders of nature outdoors, reading a giant encyclopedia. Papa loved the arts and culture and had a wonderful appetite for reading a plethora of books. Books he would so generously give to me and my sister. Apart from being an avid reader, he also loved conversing with family and friends. Papa had a contagious sense of humor everyone adored. I would look forward to hearing his opinions, mostly to the things he had dismay and distaste towards. During my intern year, I had the privilege of living with Papa and my aunt for months at a time. Papa always kept his belongings in prim order. He never entertained clutter and valued quiet time and peace. He exuded compassion and empathy for the people around him and upheld the highest level of respect, ethics, and integrity, a quality I revered. Papa was a strong, resilient man who was always optimistic and faithful, even through the immense losses and hardship he endured in his life. Papa was a reminder to me, and I'm most certain to all of you, that good, wonderful people do exist in this world. He taught me that humility, love, and kindness are the heart of all humanity. Papa walked in God's grace and showered his blessings onto the people he met. He made a lasting impact in my life. I love you, Papa. I hope you found peace in this lifetime till we meet again. Thank you.
Thank you, Trishna. The late Logan was clearly a man who touched the lives of many, and his legacy will live on through the memories that we all cherish. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I would like to, on behalf of the Govender family, extend their deepest gratitude to you all for your support and comfort during this time of bereavement. The family wishes to place on record their heartfelt thanks to Premier Funeral Services for the dignified manner in which they conducted the funeral service today, as well as to Livestream A to Z for the live streaming of the funeral service today. To all the other service providers, thank you as well. I will now hand back over to the service group who will be rendering a few more hymns, and we will thereafter hand over to the officiating priest for today.
Shivaya Namah Om. 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 Shivaya Lani